Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yes. I've not taken lunch, so in my village, before lunch is morning. I want to appreciate the continued partnership between Kenya Cultural Center and the creative sector within the Ministry of Education. And I just want to connect what I'm going to say with the immediate presentation. Kenya Cultural Center is mandated to develop the performing arts sector in the country. But in that development, we put a lot of emphasis in dance, music, and drama. And so one of the activities we have, which is our flagship activities, is a program called Poetry After Lunch. Now, I'll not talk about the lunch part, but at KCC, when you come, there is lunch before poetry. And so our involvement in this festival, we have always had Poetry After Lunch KNDFF edition. If you don't know, that program in each of the national festivals we've been to is being coordinated and run by your students. And it is a very experiential session. And if you are in the halls and you listen to the spoken word on stage, and you follow the same student to the Poetry After Lunch sessions in the KCC tent, there is a big difference. The question is, why do they look to enjoy the PAL? We call it PAL, Poetry After Lunch. Why do they look to enjoy the PAL sessions out of stage, but look to be so much boxed and under pressure while on stage? And if you look at the rule book, there is something called free association. I thought my sister would talk about this. And that is the whole difference. And free association starts from writing. But as Achebe said, Proverbs is the palm wine by which words are eaten. We would then copy that and say, pun and wordplay is the palm wine in which spoken word is rendered. Because then it becomes smooth, sweet, and enjoyable. And so we would really love that we endeavor to make spoken word interesting on stage and in PAL sessions. Because sincerely, spoken word is for the ear, and we want the ear to be enjoying what it's listening to. And so by using free association, the writer first becomes spontaneous in bringing ideas. The writer have the ability to project emotional authenticity. And so as Kenya Cultural Center, we are very much interested in the development of spoken word. And spoken word that can easily be sold. Because sometime in 2022, the government has started the conversation about monetization of talent. And if you were around these spaces that time, there was a lot of talk about Talanta Hela initiative. But as a ministry, we were looking at how could we develop the creative sector appropriately to an extent that then there would be money aspects. And we felt that in developing the creative sector and the industry, there was need to involve the basic education. And it is because of that we have invested heavily in ensuring our festivals grow to reflect the industry needs. Remember at some point, and I wish I would say this when the CEO KICD is here, it is out of this need that KICD was instructed to start the monetization process of our talents. And there are good prospects and good reports out of that, out of what the CEO has been reporting, must be seen to be growing towards that goal.